the fact that they have that big man down low, Walker Kessler, who can handle the post alone. They never really have to send a second defender down low to help Walker out. Those guys on the perimeter can lock down the perimeter defense, and Walker does not require any double team help on defense. So that's really what strengthens Auburn's defense, is having that big man Walker Kessler handling G by himself. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out my links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the Jalen Make It Hurts tee. And lastly, guys, make sure you turn notification bells on, because the videos, the news, the updates, they're coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss a single video or a single live stream. So turn your notification bells on. Tomorrow night, December 31st, New Year's Eve, we will be going live for the UGA versus Michigan college football playoff game. So we have the live reactions on the page. So make sure you guys are tapped in. The game starts at 7:30, so we'll probably start around 7:15. So make sure you guys are tapped in. So guys, it is Thursday. I usually do my college basketball video on Monday or Tuesday, but the holidays really, halted and mixed things up. You know how the holidays do. But guys, we got a lot to talk about, because the SEC opener was a thriller. So we got to get into those SEC opener games, and we're going to talk about which team we think is going to go on to win the SEC and really could represent the NCAA in the Final Four. So let's get right into it. So first, Auburn took down LSU. Auburn right now ranked number 11, but they're expected to jump to the number 8 seed after taking down the number 16th seed LSU 70-55. So Auburn handed LSU their first loss of the season. So now Auburn improves to 13-1 and LSU falls to 12-1. So the show was the defense, of course. Auburn held LSU to only 55 points, less than 60 points. And that was because of their big man, their true 7-footer, Walker Kessler. Now, Walker Kessler is a sophomore transfer from North Carolina. And I know when it comes to Auburn basketball, a lot of times the headlines and the buzz is around Jabari Smith, rightfully so. 5-star recruit out of Georgia. He went to Sandy Creek High School, and he's expected to be a top 3 pick. A lot of people are saying he's going to be a top 1. He could be the number 1 overall pick, and he's doing his thing. But y'all, big man, down low, center, Walker Kessler put up a triple-double last night. This was the second time in Auburn basketball history that somebody has put up a triple-double. And it was a legit triple-double. Not to take away from anybody else's triple-double, but it was a very dominant performance. He had 16 points, 10 rebounds, 11 blocks. You guys know a lot of time triple-doubles is points, rebound, and assists. This man is a block machine. He's leading the nation in blocks per game right now. He's averaging 4.2 blocks per game. He is a true big man. This guy is doing it all. So between Jabari Smith and Walker Kessler, Auburn is looking ferocious right now, especially on defense. And the fact that they have that big man down low, Walker Kessler, who can handle the post alone, they never really have to send a second defender down low to help Walker out. Those guys on the perimeter can lock down the perimeter defense, and Walker does not require any double team help on defense. So that's really what strengthens Auburn's defense, is having that big man Walker Kessler handling G by himself down low. And like I said before in a previous video when we were talking about Purdue and Trevion Williams, and I was saying how dominant it is for them to have such an athletic big man. When I'm saying athletic big man, I'm saying a guy that can produce offensively as well, because a lot of times these big men, and especially college big men, they don't usually provide, I'm not going to say usually, but what sets Walker and a Trevion Williams apart is their ability to contribute on offense. So those two guys, big men, they're doing it all. Walker, like I said, is leading the nation right now in blocks per game on average. So that man is a monster. I don't see anyone stopping Jabari. I don't see anyone stopping Walker anytime soon. So Auburn, like I said, the SEC is loaded when it comes to the AP Top 25 poll, and when it just comes to college basketball overall, the SEC is doing the darn thing. And I definitely think Auburn is one of the best teams, just because the best team in the SEC, because like I said, they have that matchup nightmare down low in Walker. So the next big game for Auburn is going to be on January 11th when they face Alabama for the first time this season. They will play Alabama twice this season, but that is their first matchup. So that's the next big game I'm going to be looking out for, January 11th. That's going to be a show, Auburn versus Alabama. So moving on from there, let's talk about the next game in the SEC opener last night, which was number 19 Alabama, 11-3 now after taking down Tennessee, who is ranked number 14. They took down Tennessee by a score of 73-68. It was a very close game, a back and forth affair. We know Alabama is built on their three-point shooting. They're a three-point shooting team. Their three-point shot was broke last night, but it really got hot at the end. Their three-point shooting really got hot at the end, and that is what helped Alabama pull away at the end. And I like that, a team staying true to their identity. I think they went 0 for 11 to start the second half on threes, and then later in the game they knocked down like 3 really crucial threes that helped them pull away the lead. So Noah Gurley, he was the leading scorer for Alabama. He came off the bench and put on a show. He had a double-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds. And we do have to note that Tennessee was without 2 of their best players because of COVID-19. So they were without John Fulkerson and Kennedy Chandler. And Kennedy has been their leading scorer so far. So like I said, Alabama shot 22% from 3 last night. It was a poor shooting 3 game for them. And like I said, they're a team that's built on the three-point shooting. But shout out to coaching, because they stuck to their identity, and the 3 is what won them the game at the end. And their defense really helped them stay in the game, even though that their shot was broke. So like I said, the next big game for Alabama as well is going to be January 11th versus Auburn. That was a must-win game for Alabama. They were at home. It was the SEC opener. Tennessee, like I said, were without 2 of their best players in Fulkerson and also in Kennedy Chandler. And Alabama just lost to Davidson, an unranked team. So they had a lot of pressure. Like I said, they already had 3 losses on the season. They didn't want to get in a situation where they had 4 losses. They keep dropping down the rankings. So playing a SEC team that's ranked higher than them at home, a team that's missing 2 of their best players, Alabama had to win that game. Now, when it comes to January 11th, I definitely have Auburn beating Bama, which is fine. It won't be a terrible loss for Alabama. Hey, you know, it could be upset. I don't know who's playing at home that game, but it won't be far to travel for either team. So like I said, SEC opener was a thriller. Auburn is just looking really, really, really good right now. The way they just went in and handled LSU like that. They just handled LSU. I just really think Auburn is one of the best teams right now, and definitely, in my mind, will win the SEC. And when we're talking about winning SEC and tournament time and all that, I know it's January, and the thing I love about college basketball is every game matters, especially conference games, especially when we get to the conference tournaments and seeding for the March Madness NCAA overall tournament. The NCAA did release a statement today saying that no tournaments will be canceled and the big dance will not be canceled because of the virus. So I definitely think that, you know, it can get really messy because, like we just said, Tennessee were missing 2 of their top players, and it ruins the matchup. But hopefully by the time March comes, things will be clearing up. That's 3 months, so we can just cross our fingers, hope and pray that things cleared up. Purdue basketball did release a statement saying that all their players were vaccinated and boosted. So some teams are doing the utmost to make sure that their roster stays intact, especially going in January when we're pretty much going to be full-on conference play. So, guys, that's my team for today. Let me know what you guys think. What team do you think will win the SEC? Do y'all think it's Auburn? Give me your predictions for the top 4, for the top 10 overall teams. Let me know what team you think is a sleeper right now. But, guys, Make sure you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me, and until I talk to you guys next time. Turn your notification bells on, and then until I talk to you guys next time.